All right, welcome aboard, guys. Press and hold. Are you going to be able to do it? Do you need my help? He's thinking on it. He's turning the wheel. Okay. I guess turning the wheel gave him the confidence to go. I don't know. All right, there we go. So I did find that I brought back some clippings from Ashen, the rent house, and the deer, it had acorns, I guess, in it. Deer love those acorns. At least the ones that discovered it. So yeah. Oops. Okay, one stripe. Okay, good. We're good. All right, so today we're going to take Big Turkey over to Central Market. Yeehaw. That one buck's in there like, surely you want to give me food. Come on, man. You know, if they're your pets, fence them up in your yard. If they're not your pets, why are you feeding them? You're domesticating them. And that's not good. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Okay, let me give a knock on the old wood there, saying, I hope today is a much better day. I'm tired of all the F's. And you know, it's just 4-5 seconds out of almost 2-hour drive is what makes it an F. It's the way it is, right? But it's just disappointing. Do better. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony, we're on our way. Catch you on the flip side. Okay, so where are we at? 27 miles. 5 kilowatt hours used, 40 minutes, 186.7 watt hours per mile. 40 minutes. Wow, okay. No, FSD is not being particularly dumb. But, I mean, he's just sometimes going so slow. It's frustratingly slow. Okay, there you go. All right, welcome back, guys. Oh, it might help if I navigate somewhere, huh? Is that what you're saying? Okay, looks like we're clear. Press and hold, and off we go. All right, so today we're went down to Central Market downtown. It was interesting. So the first reaction or interaction was there was this guy who was running on the sidewalk along the road, but you could see he's looking behind him every once in a while. The FSD recognized that behavior as somebody who's thinking about running across the street. But he was waiting for me to go by, so I put my foot in the accelerator and went by him. Okay, I mean, he was waiting for me to go by. Let's get by him so he can then do what he wants to do. I fully identify that. I don't want to go in front of you if I can avoid it. I'd rather be behind you. Anyway, so there was that. And then a little further up, there was a couple people who were waiting to cross the street. They were at that point where the crosswalk and the street meets. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. All right, welcome back, guys. Whoa. And welcome to American. Sorry, how would a French person say it? Say it's slightly different accent, right? I get that from the one James Bond movie. Spectre, I think it is. Where the girl talks about her parents and now they meet at this hotel or take their honeymoon at the hotel. I don't know. Actually, in the was the longest day, I think it is. Red Buttons, I think that's who it is, right? Red Buttons is doing practicing his French. Jace way American. I'm sure I butchered all that up, but oh, look, there's some deer waiting for me to go hit them. Come on. Oh, one's paying attention. What's going on there? Oh, that's a fawn. Yeah, they love being in my yard sometimes. What? I don't care. You can't hurt me. Yeah, you want to take a chance on it? All right, 28.9 miles, 49 minutes. 49 minutes? Okay, whatever. And 187.5 watt hours per mile. Wow. That's pretty good. Okay. Since last charge, so today is another 100 mile day. 95.9, 22.2 kilowatt hours. Average energy is 231.1 watt hours per mile. Now, part of it is Big Turkey and I spent a fair amount of time in the car waiting on her mom to go shop for this or that or the other thing. Yeah, so you're still using energy when the air conditioner running. Okay, whatever. Peace and army. Where was I going? The grade stuff. Okay, I think grade-wise, did he do anything really stupid? No. There was one spot where I gave it some accelerator to make some space. In one case, there was a car that was going to be coming up next to us. But as it turned out, that car had actually moved into the inside lane, giving us room. Okay. However, because I had seen them coming, I pressed on the accelerator. And so we're up the road pretty quickly. Kind of left that car going like, but what happened? Yeah. That's the way it is. And there was another spot where I did essentially the same thing where it looked like it was going to be a little bit tight, gave it some accelerator, and blasted away. Okay. In both those cases, I think I would tend to say that's driver choice. I mean, I don't think I'd go above a B on that case, but it's not like it was going to be an accident in any way. Just felt a little uncomfortable. Okay. Interestingly enough, going down, it's Hancock Drive. Down Hancock, we encountered some pedestrians where FSD recognized the pedestrian behavior and was prepared to yield. In one case, I put my foot in the accelerator, kept the car going. In this case, there was a guy running up the sidewalk, and you could tell he was thinking about switching to the other side of the road. But he was on the sidewalk. FSD reacted to the fact he was on the sidewalk, and there's a grass median between the sidewalk and the road. So that's how close attention he's paying to that. Okay? There was 2 people in the crosswalk. They're on the edge of the street. They were waiting to walk across, and FSD stopped for him. In that case, I figured, no, I won't interfere. And as soon as I came to a stop, they were walking across. Okay? So, I mean, that's just, it was normal. There was no spot where there was a guy walking around behind the car, and FSD doesn't particularly care for that either. But that's expected, right? Okay, there we go. That's it. So I think for today, the grade's a B. Was it bad? No. I'm giving it a B. There's some places where I wish he could have done a little bit better, but it was decent overall. Big Turkey's mom, I think she wasn't quite sure what to think of FSD, but watching it work, she's kind of like, yeah, okay. And I'm not claiming it's great. It's just okay. Okay, anyway. Peace and harmony. Onward, upward charge.